Good morning. Is it still the morning? Yeah.
I'm going on a run.
Yeah, I'm going on a run this morning. We're going to go on a long run, which for me today is 15k. No expectations other than finishing it. So if that takes forever, it takes forever. Honestly, it was lucky to get out the door this morning because I just was not feeling it, not in the mood, but I've got to do it. The marathon's not going to run itself, is it? I think the plan is to do 10k at a comfortable pace and then the last 5k at a race pace or faster, so we'll see. Almost 3k in, and it started hard. I think I could have started slower, to be fair. We're currently walking up a hill so that we don't get tired, well, I don't get tired too soon into this mammoth run. The route that we've come on is, I mean, it's basically a trail route. It feels like there's a lot of hills which obviously I'm walking up, and it's kind of slippy, so I think we don't fall. So we are 4.5k in. Feeling it today. It's hard, but I had 2 good runs this week, so I feel like I was due a tough one because that's just how it goes. My heart rate, for some reason, feels higher. Like it's about the same, but I'm just struggling with my breathing a bit more. My heart rate at the minute is 140, but we have been walking. Normally it's around like 160, which is pretty normal for me on a run like this. Obviously everyone's heart rate is different, so I wouldn't compare mine to yours, but I just thought I'd share that if that was of interest. But other than that, we're having a good time, aren't we? On a downhill, hoping and praying that I don't slip. I feel like I've got another wave of energy. So before this, I think I've filmed it, but I had a cinnamon raisin bagel by New York Bakery. They're 10 out of 10 and they're vegan, FYI, which is great. And then I've got a gel with me, which I've never actually tried before, so it could be a bit of a risk. But I'm hoping that I won't need it. We're almost 5k now. If I do need it, I'll probably have it after about an hour of running, so I don't know, the 20-25 minutes. But it's so beautiful here. Let me show you. If you're wondering what England is like on a very grey Sunday, that's basically it. Running at a 7:25 pace, which is kind of my max for anything over like a 6k. Is it heavy?
Watch the floor, watch the floor.
Oh, that was an anticlimax. Wow, that's so fun. I went all the way over to the side nearly. Very fun.
Now get a bit.
Right, let's carry on. So I don't actually think I've said this yet, but I'm not talking to you. I've got another half marathon coming up in 3 weeks today, I think-ish, maybe 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. It's my first half marathon, or any race actually, outside of the UK. And I'm gonna be going to Barcelona to do the half marathon there, which I'm excited about, but also kind of nervous because I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this because of the wind. The Barcelona cut-off for the half is 2 hours and 45 minutes, which if you watch my half marathon video, you'll know that I did that half in like 2 hours 41, so I mean it's cutting it fine for sure. There's a very big chance that I don't finish it, So I've got that in the back of my mind in a lot of these longer runs. But I knew that if I didn't do it, I'd be more annoyed at myself than if I don't finish it. So that's kind of the plan. Up to 6.5 k now, which is kind of getting hard, but it comes in waves of feeling good and feeling pretty shit. 8.2 k and walking again. I was like, I'm really struggling. I don't know why. I was running like an 8 km pace, which for me is like an easy pace. And Josh was like, we're going up a hill. I was like, oh. I just didn't feel like we were. I didn't feel like we're on an incline. Anyway, I'm going to have a gel while we walk up this hill. I haven't tried these ones before, and I don't really love gels. I've just been having Percy Pigs, but I ran out. And I've not been to M&S, so... You know what? This is probably the least offensive gel I've had. It's like normally they're so strong, but this one's actually pretty mild. You want some? Is it clear? Ooh, it's clear. Huh? But over halfway, which is a nice feeling, although not that much over halfway. And we've been running for an hour and 10. So it's definitely a slower one today, but I think just covering the distance is the main thing. Okay, we are coming up to the 10k mark. We've been running for an hour and 21 minutes. And I'm very ready to stop, but I know now I've got one last 5 and a bit k, and then I can put my feet up for the rest of the day, which is very much needed. Hip's not hurting though, which is a win, because when I did my long run a couple of weeks ago, which was 13k, my hip was hurting halfway through. Nothing today. Sore knees a little bit, but nothing too bad. 11k in. This is very steep. 4k left. Knees started to hurt a little bit, so I've just stretched it out, and I think it's all good now to finish off this last 4k. Can't even think anymore. I had to put the headphones on. When the headphones come out, you know, that's when it's getting tough. Oh, I am actually done. Ah, we're done. That was 14k, 8:15 pace, 1 hour 55. I ended up cutting it a kilometre short because my knee, which is the same side as my hip, was massively playing up and hurting. So I was like, I know I can finish this last 1k. Like, my lungs felt fine. I just had like a relatively like sharp pain through my right knee, which is the same side that I've had that hip problem. So I was like, you know what, for the sake of a kilometre, I'm just going to call it there. We're basically home now anyway. So that was it. That was my run. It wasn't the best run in terms of like pace, but obviously, as I say all the time, pace doesn't necessarily determine whether or not you had a good run or a bad run. And it was fun. I feel like accomplished that we even came out and did it, and that I can just go out and run 14k when, like, in April last year I could barely run 3. So that in itself is something to be very happy about. I'm using you as a wind blocker, Josh. You can still hear me. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe if you want to see more, and follow me on Instagram because I post all of my runs. on there. And yeah, thank you. Bye.